Oh fuck, there's a lot of people. Oh fuck, there's a lot of people. Oh, he's purple shirt, I'm red. Perfect. Big bucks minus chat. Oh, it's a zombie horse, but he's not hostile. I can ride the zombie horse! No! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Get off! Oh my god! I'm getting a lot of hits markers on. Oh, I'm lighting them up!
See? Everything's fine. I had it all under control. Oh my god, these roadblocks are the fucking best.
Another car coming, another car!
Oh god, that's a group of 4!
Oh, it looks like they got some big ass fucking boots right there. I don't get the jump, isn't it? Shitty. Oh, no! Climb, 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 climb!
Oh, it's going down! It's going! Fuck yes!
Ow! Everything's fine, I had it under control!
Light them up, boys! Oh, yeah!
Oh, that'll roll! Up! Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Nailed it.
It's pretty good. I can't believe I haven't fallen through the earth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no! The fender's dead! The fender! Get out of the fucking menu!
What did you fucking do?
Alrighty. Morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, how y'all doing? Hope your Monday and your week started off not too terribly. Yeah, we're just doing another chill day of permadeath. Although, I think I definitely woke up a little too late today. That's my bad, because the servers are going to be going down probably in either 3 and some change or 4 and some change hours. Because the patch is happening today. But hey, that means we get Atlantic City on Friday, so... Excuse me, that'll be cool. But yeah, anyways, so short one today. Anywho. Hope y'all doing well. We really don't have any, like, spoiled food, huh? Or cooked food. Alright, anyways. Well, let's, I guess we gotta go fucking way to the west right now. Because we gotta get to the, this place down there. Yep, that's gonna take us a bit to get there. Yeah, we need to get out of here ASAP. We're kind of like in the middle of where a nuke's gonna land if a nuke has to, like, if people want to do Carl. So, anywho. Yep, still no response from whether or not we're getting a key for Dragon's Dogma 2. So I got a feeling whoever is supposed to be looking at reviews on that site just hasn't been doing them. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I'm not heartbroken. It would have been nice to play that and have something new, but at the same time, it's like I don't 100% know I was going to get into it, or definitely know people don't really care about watching that here, so whatever, you know? But yeah, it's like I always get keys there, but they haven't denied it or accepted it. It's just like, oh, okay, it's just I don't know. Kinda funky. What up, Defensive? How's it going, dude? Your ass fan. How's it going, y'all? Music just cut right the fuck out. Swapped it. Weird. Bomb berries. I guess this area was hit by a nuke earlier in the day if it's showing bomb berries. Oh. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can grab this and it'll give me flux. Radberries, yeah. That'd be yellow flux? Oh. Aid. Raw yellow flux. Yep. That was right. Yeah, so I guess this area did get hit by nuclear. No, they got a Brahmin. Those bastards, how dare they? Man, walking through this town, I'm just nostalgic for fucking Nuclear Winter. This used to be fucking like one of the really fun spots when the circle was doing a Morgantown circle. A drop like usually right around up here on the mountain, on the road, and there's usually a couple crates under either side of the tower there. Push into town, fight some people over here, and head to the power plant. The power plant one had some real fun PvP, man.
bitch!
Yeah, it was fun. I miss Nuke the Winter. I don't think we got close enough to actually trigger the event. Or at least to put me in credit for the event, so I'm okay with this. For that fucking radio announcement, man, I've heard it too many goddamn times. Walking past this fucking area. Got more friends here, buddy? Yes. Ooh, hello. Oh my god, he's still like 1 HP, bro. Ooh, a 2-star, huh? Multiple in here, huh? I see, I see. So, apparently, Star Wars Outlaws has been rated by a Australian game rating board or some shit like that, which is like, little interesting. But apparently, a few days prior, it was rated also by like a South Korean video game board. So the fact that it's rated by 2, it's like, oh, hang on, it's actually going through the certification process for all of them. Because I thought it was like, okay, you know. I was reading one of the comments on the recent one for the Australian one, and it was like, oh yeah, I feel like it wasn't like 100% a guaranteed thing, considering people were saying you could potentially like just submit random shit, you know, for review and call it whatever. So I was like, oh okay, could just be a prank. I was like, hold up, 2 of them? Hang on, we actually might get fucking Outlaws before fucking this fall. That'd be kind of sick. Be kind of sick. Like, I could totally see them like starting up the marketing for that shit during Star Wars Celebration, which is obviously the beginning of May. It'd be dope if they released it around then and actually started marketing like soon, but I don't know, man. Need to find a camp so I can cook. We can go over here, see if we can get there in time. Get ourselves a little bit of a buff. I don't think we're gonna make it in time, frankly, but we'll give it a try. Anyways, yeah, I saw that yesterday. I was like, ooh, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Outlaws, but I'm not that excited because we still don't know when it's coming out, you know? God, I hope that fucking game's good, man. I need fucking a nice little Star Wars game to fucking dig into for a while. Jedi Survivor was nice last year, but it was also still not as big as I wanted it to be, you know? This one's actually supposed to be an open world game. It's like, ooh, man, that could be fucking sweet. I'm not sure how I feel about the game being set again right in between the fucking, you know, the original trilogy. Either before or just after. I think it's probably just before. I can't remember 100%. I gotta look it up later. But, it's like, man, fucking games media and fucking Star Wars media in general, they just love just fucking, like, putting more crap out around that time. Now, don't get me wrong, the original trilogy's great and all, but got room for so many other fucking places, man. Like, oh, I don't know, watching the First Order build up and shit, you know? Old Republic shit, you know? High Republic shit. We're finally getting a TV show. Like, where's the game for that, man? Come on, give me something. Ah, oh, we missed it, bro. Fuck. Alright, let's just follow the road then and go get some cooking done. Lame. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the other day it has to be a little bit sooner if they're showing off footage, like Nvidia is pimping it out. Because the Nvidia Twitter account like started sharing like a video of it. I don't think it was new stuff. I'd have to go recheck the Nvidia footage versus the initial like feel. But they did start pimping it out recently. Because like anytime Nvidia's got like a big partnership with a game, you know, they'll start like sharing off fucking various like game clips on their Twitter and shit, saying, oh yeah, this game is launching fucking with DLSS and blah blah blah. It's, you know, it's like the most detailed Star Wars game ever. And I'm like, okay, relax there, bud. But I guess it makes sense now. If it's like if it's being rated by rating boards, then it could be like only a couple months out. Because it could be longer, obviously. Still, I'm thinking it's probably like a September or like a fall release. I hope it's not though. I would love a fucking summer release, man, or sooner. I just don't think it's happening. It very well could be though. There, like some Ubisoft games have come out, you know, within like 60 days or so after being rated. So it's possible. And then I don't think there's a lot of merit behind it, but it does lend to the tinfoil hat theory that it could be a sooner release. So a few people in the comments were like, yeah, Ubisoft is definitely going to push this out like now instead of holding it until September because Skull and Bones just was a massive flop versus what they wanted, you know? So it's like, oh, you know, they're not really wrong there either. What about the moon? How's it going? I'm hearing shots. Anyways, I don't know. Hopefully we get some actual news soon. If we get a reveal soon, and then it drops like right after Star Wars Celebration, oh, it'll be so good. I need that game. There we go. We're here to cook. Alrighty, let's continue. Was it not an OP armor you can make in a low level? Was what not an OP armor you can make at low level? I mean, I'm wearing a stealth suit. But this is only a level 30 version. I'm not going to bother making a level 50 version, or a 40 version until I'm going to wait a 50 version. We're just going to skip the 40 version altogether. It's kind of a pain in the ass to make, considering the resources. Yeah, I don't know about any OP armor. There's like no OP armor. I mean, stealth suit's nice because I can't use legendaries, right? So having crazy stealth that doesn't break when I move around is really good. Because normally, stealth when you crouch is the chameleon ability, either via armor, like legendary mod, or via the mutation. But if it's the mutation, you can't have armor on. And if it's on an armor piece, well, that's useful. It's still it still, like, you know, comes off once you start moving around, right? The suit is nice because it doesn't do that, obviously. Plus, it gives me a bunch of other bonuses: less noise while sneaking, reduction chance, visible, and fall damage. Like, plus it has a decent amount of resists, actually. Like almost 100 of each for the level 35 version is pretty fucking good. And then obviously it's got enough resists, which doesn't change. The actual kinetic and energy resist change as you make higher level versions, but the rad resistance doesn't, because it's basically a rad suit as well. So it's a rad suit that also lets me fucking stealth. It's really nice. But yeah, I don't think there's any other low level armor. Definitely not that I have. What I could do is make a better backpack. But I don't have a level 40 version of that. That would help out a little bit. Technically could make a better armor. Oh, we can't make a 45 yet. Let's really use one of these, yeah. Yeah, we'll make a level 50 version instead. Save a little bit of money. Save a little bit of resources, I should say. Stuff out here. Oh yeah, an extra 15 pounds, very nice. There's low-level weapons I can make, like at level 20, because I earned it on one character. It unlocks for all of them. I can make it's an auto axe. I think that's like level 20. So essentially, it's a chainsaw. You know, it's an automatic weapon, automatic melee weapon. They added a while back with the pit update. And I got it on one character, and I guess it's a count-wide unlock, so that means any new character I make could, in theory, craft that. But yeah, that's about the limit of all the really strong low-level stuff I could get. Like, I have a fixer, sure, and it's nice, but it's mostly good because of the build, you know? It's still a low-level version. It's only like a 40 version. It's not the maxed out one. So, yeah. that's all the low-level stuff I could craft right now. I say low-level stuff, but, like, you know, I could craft them, you know, at my current level and at max. So, yeah, I don't know what else you're referring to. I think you're high. I think you're smoking that good stuff. I don't know. I got no idea. You're referring to otherwise. But yeah, obviously, this being a stealth commando build, the auto axe kind of has a little use here. Ooh, tea time's active. Nice. That means we can just Walk across the bridge and get it. Sweet. I'll take a little bit of XP. Oh boy, that was an interesting choice to make. Mid-air hitting the vat so it fucking stops and like rotates my character. Yeah, that could have been bad. Jesus. Jesus, I don't like when it fucking forces my character around fucking certain ledges and shit, man. Because it's like, if I accidentally fall through some shit because of a glitch or whatever, I'm dead. We're just dead. There's no surviving this fall. Well. Oh, how much fucking HP you have, fucker? There's no surviving this fall with my current setup. You can get damage immune to fall damage, but you have to have a 2-piece set to it. There may be other ways to get there, I don't know. I'm not sure if goat legs will give me the last bit I need, because right now I have 90% reduction in fall damage. I imagine there's still just straight up lethal fall damage after a certain point, so yeah, I'm not really keen on testing it though. Call me crazy, I kind of just want to keep trying the perma character, you know? Science can be done at another time. One person showed up. Nice.
The boilers are heating up. I'm afraid the local creatures don't like this next part. Shame, really. You'd best keep an eye out for trouble.
Fucker. I'm trying to get some goddamn XP, you asshole. just hit him. What the fuck happened? Did he delete it and it just... Oh, it's still there. What is it doing?
Goodness! One would think these creatures would be accustomed to this by now. Boilers report the water temperature of 92.765 degrees. Still a ways to go for proper tea. One can't rush such things.
That doesn't put me in danger. That's all. I haven't heard any even come from that direction at all.
Gracious. Shame such violence is required to get a proper cup of tea. Water temperature in the boilers is now 178.6321 degrees. Just a little bit longer.
Pseudo, how's it going, dude?
Huzzah!
No. Gotta go repair this fucking gun.
Challenging day. Well, a nice cup of tea will make the world right again.
Alright. I'm trying to remember. I think there's a weapon bench down here. I'm not 100% though. I feel like there is. Yes, good. Didn't scrap, did we?
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
Okay. Let's get on out of here. Let's hit up the campsite, and we'll use their cooking pot over there to get all this meat cooked up. What up, KG? How's it going, dude? Got a short one today because patch was probably hitting in a little under 3 hours, I imagine. This is gonna be down for most of the day. Surely a pot of stew that's left out in the open, definitely safe to cook in, right? Yep. Yep, surely. Definitely fire going. nasty, dude.
Okay, campers. When you go out hiking, don't forget the buddy system. Little Layla really fried my circuits running off like she did.
Yeah, I still don't understand how, like, was it, I think it's called cowboy stew? I'm not sure. But, back in the day, they had, like, these pots of stew that, like, never ran out. In that they, were constantly adding, like, more ingredients to the pot before it ran out fully. Like, that's kind of fucking nasty, dude.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
See, now I gotta look that up, because now I'm curious about that shit. Perpetual stew, also known as forever soup, hunter's pot, or hunter's stew, is a pot in which foodstuffs are placed and cooked. The pot is never or rarely emptied all the way, and ingredients and liquids are replenished as necessary. Such foods can continue cooking for decades or longer if properly maintained. It's so fucked up, dude. Decades. It's nasty. It's so nasty, dude. The concept is often a common element of descriptions in medieval inns. Foods prepared in a perpetual stew have been described as being flavorful due to the manner in which the ingredients blend together. Various ingredients can be used in a perpetual stew, such as root vegetables, tubers, potatoes, yams, etc., and various meats. Yeah, that's just fucking disgusting. I don't know why I thought cowboy stew. It's probably because it's called like hunter's stew or whatever. That's why I messed up that part of the name, but yeah. Perpetual's right, yep. Yep. Decades, yeah, it's not like they left like one bit in there for decades, but they keep adding more as it like you know goes out into it, right? So it's more like the pot hasn't been emptied in a decade because it's just constantly being added to, you know, as it like gets eaten, which is still nasty when you think about it, because it's like, what if somewhere along the way the pot got a little too hot, so a little bit burnt to the side of it. Suddenly now it's like, oh, okay, that's fucking disgusting. Oh? Anybody gonna talk to me? Huh?
Whoa, whoa.
Who do you think?
Hold it, stranger. No fun.
The brothers.
Now you need to be. I'm Carol Putt. Those would be.
Those Brotherhood guys.
Their gear.
Settle down. So you can't say for
A lot of the
certain.
side.
Good to hear.
You be doing it.
Safe road. Not if you're. Just.
But yeah, like I don't care how much you mix it, like the possibility that some of that stew from like the original first batch, it could very much still be in there. Like all you have to do is just not stir it well enough that it, like you don't always get the stuff out of the corners, and suddenly something in the corner just sits there and sits there and sits there and just starts cooking in slowly, you know? Oh yeah, no, like actual, you know, proper stew is like whatever stew. That's good shit, you know. Get that fucking meat and all the ingredients nice and tender and shit.
Misty, foggy crap.
Stew's good, but I'm talking about the fucking perpetual stew shit, you know? Where they left that shit for fucking who knows how long. That's disgusting. Well, I don't know about bacteria. I mean, yeah, I mean, you would think, but I mean, if it's kept hot enough, you know, then it's like, still, it's not good. It's not good. You know what is good, though? I started watching Masters of the Air yesterday because someone in chat said they finished it. Someone brought it up a while back, but I guess I just didn't remember, or I was waiting for it to finish. I don't know. But someone brought it up yesterday, said they finished it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's done. And I burned through 5 episodes, man. It was good. It's like it's like, you know how Band of Brothers is about like the European front, you know, for World War II, and then the Pacific is obviously the Pacific one. Masters of the Air is very much following a bunch of airborne dudes, or yeah, Air Force or Army, but it's not Air Force then, but yeah, like there's a bunch of the big fucking bomber crews. Pretty good, pretty damn good. Yeah, it's pretty damn good in my opinion. Definitely worth a watch. Bro, what were those fucking shots, man? Like, you know, outside of some of the little ruined areas, like, this is actually a pretty fucking nice little bunker, man. I mean, look at how much space you got in here. You got your own pool indoors. Like, you got an ice fucking cooler and everything. You even got a fucking little waterfall over here, man. Like, this is a nice little bunker, man. This ain't bad. Washroom. Huge generator probably keeps this place going forever. Huge fucking room. Oh. Like, it's not a bad shelter. It's really not. Look at how much room this fucking living room has, man. Like, early size, dude. Look at this kitchen. Get in here, that's what I want to know. And it shows their stuff in there, so I'd assume we could loot it, but I guess we can't. I don't know. Anyways. Look at this. You even got like enough area to put like a little fucking green down, you know? So you can go putting. Multiple greens. Like, you should be able to open the door? You're saying should as in like I should be able to, or as in like you think I am actually able to? I didn't see any switch for it. There's no card thing, there's no nothing. At least around it immediately. There's a button somewhere. Boy. Now I gotta go back in there to find it. I don't think it's gonna be in the kitchen. Master bedroom, maybe? Terminal? I don't even remember seeing a terminal in here. So the bombs fell. He doesn't know what day it is. September now, I think we lost track of what day it is after a few months. The leaves in the orchard are probably starting to turn. Well, didn't the bombs fall in 78? Damn near everything has stopped working. We're down to just essentials, air, water, and food. Wait, again, isn't this... Didn't the bombs fall like in October of 78? It wasn't 77, right? Maybe it was 77, actually. Guess it was 78 right before the bombs dropped. Okay, I guess it was 77. Yeah, okay. Dude only made it a year down here. Yikes. To be fair, I guess they don't have that many, all I wanted was to get him to some help, and he trapped me in here like some sort of animal. I was able to repair the button that opens the door while he's asleep. He has the only key out of this godforsaken place. Tomorrow when I hear the shower, I'll take my chances. Benjamin, please no, I had no other choice. I'm sorry. Oh, so she killed him in the shower. That's why his body's there. Please no, I still love you, Cheryl. Oh, rip. jammed a screwdriver in it. That's a good workaround. Ain't tips for newbies starting fresh playthrough 76. Scrap all the time. You're gonna be picking up all kinds of garbage all the time. Like actual, like as you can see, this is an actual item, but it gives 5 adhesive. But 5 adhesive weighs a lot less than however much the actual glue thing does. So you're always scrapping these down, right? Same with this pocket watch, ½ pound, but those things break down way smaller than that. You know? So always be breaking shit down. Always be breaking shit down. So anytime you see like any kind of workbench, hit the scrap all junk option. And then just drop it all in your stash if wherever you're scrapping also has a stash box. Because whenever you die, you're going to be dropping all your junk on the ground. And another player could technically see that and come over and swoop it up. Now, you'll have a little indicator on the map where your junk is, right? So you can go back and get to it. But if you die at like a public event where other people are at, you know, then someone could see your little paper bag or whatever your loot bag looks like on the ground, and they can run over and just grab it. So, don't sit on too much junk. That's basically all I got for you. I mean, actually, don't have a lot more, but yeah. Anyways, that's the biggest one. Is always be scrapping. Yeah, and keep scrapping weapons from mods as well. That's how you unlock a lot of those. Yep. You're not gonna unlock everything for every gun sometimes with scrapping. Some weapons you can't even unlock any mods by scrapping it, but most weapons will give you armor mod or weapon mods by scrapping it. Just keep scrapping them. So any kind of crap weapon, you know, like maybe okay, you just hit level 10 and you're in an area now you're dropping level 10 weapons. Obviously you grab one, start using that, and then the level 5 version you scrap it. All the other ones you're not using you scrap, you know. Because you can't really pull mods off in this like you can in Fallout 4. So finding a weapon that has like scope on it, it's like, well, you could use it, you know, but you can't pull the scope off. You just gotta keep scrapping them, you know. Higher level weapons have a higher chance of unlocking anything as well. I don't think that's a thing. Pretty sure that's not. Pretty sure you can just spam craft low level versions. Mislabeled corpse, what do you mean? Dead corpse for rad seconds labeled as Brahmin on that bridge. I don't even know where that's at. Interesting. So y'all know the game Control, where it's like a weird building with like all kinds of weird like sci-fi shit going on inside it, you know, and you got like crazy powers and shit. I didn't play that on the stream, but I saw enough of it. Apparently they're making a spin-off game that's multiplayer, which That's interesting, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing, but they, was it PC Gamer just tweeted about it, saying, the multiplayer control spinoff will be service-based fixed price. Which is like, doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I'm more interested in the fact that, you know, the thing exists. Not that I have any fucks to give about control, because I didn't play it, right? I watched enough of it to know, like, that's a game, you know? Not really for me. Very interesting. I wonder what the fuck's going on with Division 2, man. Not Division 2, Heartland. Because, man, we got fuck all information about that shit. It'd be dope if they just kind of, like, just drop that out, you know? And then, we get Star Wars Outlaws fucking a few months later, you know? Because it's like, I was thinking, you know, what if we get Outlaws soon and then Heartland in September? It's like, bro, I don't want to wait that long for Heartland, because I feel like as much as I'm really looking forward to Outlaws, it's not going to be that long of a game, you know? A single player Star Wars game, it's like, It's not gonna have a ton of replayability unless they put an NG plus, but even then. But a multiplayer game, you know, that'll last for a little bit. It's like, man, you know, I'll take either. I'll take either, you know. I'm still hoping we do get a soon release on Outlaws because of the ratings I was talking about earlier. I don't know. We'll see. Fuck, man, I need something new. Need something good. Because as much as I'm looking forward to the Atlantic City update, that's still like a day's worth of content for the stream, you know? Like, it's not gonna be great. Not earth-shattering. It'll be cool, for sure, but, you know, eh. Yeah, that's the thing, right? As much as the, you know, Star Wars Outlaws looks fucking good from what little bit we have seen, it's still gonna be just a single player game, you know? So they have to have like some kind of weird mechanics to like keep you playing it, you know? Which is like, if it's a single player game, they're not gonna have like, I don't know, end game shit, you know? Unless they put in like a roguelike mode. That'd be fucking sick. You finish the game and instead of NG+, they have like a roguelike fucking thing. That'd be cool. Yeah, Heartland could be fucking really sweet, man. If it comes out anytime soon. I don't know. It's like, Ubisoft, please, just give me it. Just come on, just put it out. Is that the answer to the extraction shooter? I think so. Either that or it's like a whole game mode around their survival mode. Because the survival mode was like a half BR, half extraction shooter. I say half and a half because it wasn't really either. Like technically multiple people could make it out of the match, which means it wasn't quite a BR, but also, and you could like get to the chopper with your loot and you could extract with it, but most of the loot you actually got throughout the match, you wouldn't actually keep, right? Depending on if you extracted and like if you grabbed extra like loot containers, you could get those out. You could basically get random boxes out, which you could then unbox on your main character in the main game. But yeah, it was kind of like an in-between. But the thing is, survival was really fucking fun, and in my opinion, if I have to like pin it down as a BR, it was probably the best BR experience out there, even though it's kind of like a weird hybrid. They did it really good because like the weapon balancing was really fucking like really snazzy as you leveled up, and like even just like the crappy gray pistol you started with was still good enough to like mess with other players pretty good, you know. Having to keep up on like finding better clothing so your character didn't freeze, and going, you know, heat source to heat source with the barrel fires or lighting them, you know. and then you had to find the sources of medicine to keep your character from like becoming sick, because you were like, we have like a giant like hour-long timer for that, you know. Like, it was really good as like a, I don't know, kind of a midpoint, but yeah, it was really fucking good. The problem is it was behind a DLC paywall, and it wasn't even the first DLC. The first DLC was the one that added in like the procedural-ish, maybe not quite procedural, but sorry, smack the mic around there. The random subway dungeons, you know? And it was not a great expansion, you know? And on top of that, they were losing people in the regular Dark Zone PvP because no anti-cheat was in, even though we told them in the beta to put in anti-cheat, you know? So by the time Survival came out, while it was amazing, it was pretty short-lived because the population died off pretty quickly, and the population wasn't huge for survival mode to begin with, right? So as far as I'm aware, it looks like, at least from what they've shown, that it's kind of their answer to that, or it's an extraction shooter, because it wouldn't take much to tweak the survival, which again, I'm pretty sure is what the mode was actually called. I'm pretty sure just like survival. They could be just tweaking that formula to make an extraction shooter. I don't know. Either or, it's like half BR, half extraction shooter, or full extraction shooter. I don't really know, but all I know is they had a winning formula with survival. If they had just like, I don't know, doubled down on it and didn't put it behind a paywall, you know. So, but that's why I'm always talking about it. What up, Sean? Sorry, I missed YouTube comments. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch, so I don't really see YouTube because I gotta like look all the way on the left side of my left monitor to see YouTube chat. So apologies if I pissed you off not responding fast, but yeah, I really don't see YouTube chat much because I forget about it. Because only sometime last year did Twitch allow multi-streaming, so I stream on both so that I can keep VODs forever, because VODs get deleted on Twitch after 60 days. Oh, you didn't take my report?
Welcome back.
There we go. Skip.
Good work. I hereby, if you've got...
Oops. Hey, 45.
I have everything I need here.
Ooh, we got 3 levels. Nice.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Okay, so obviously, let's see, what kind of cards are we chilling on right now? Because we need to get 1 card to swap out. Like, we definitely need to level up Lone Wanderer still.
I am a link in the chain
pretty
that
low
binds.
on the chain.
That is what keeps this.
I want to swap out
together.
Scrounger, but I need a different card. Villain. Ooh, each hit and advance has a chance to fill your crit meter. That's a good card. Perfect. That'll do us. So what we do is we go in here and we grab another bloody mess. Another one. Ooh, hang on, crit savvy.
Raiders causing
Crits
trouble
only
again.
consume 85%.
We'll have to do something.
Yes, we like crit savvy. Crit savvy's great. You know them.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved
I gotta see
pie with every
what the
dinner
stats are on the 4-leaf
declined.
clover.
And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
First rank is 7.5%, then 10.5, then 13% chance. I don't know if that's really worth it. We'll hold the card for now. I definitely think getting better crits and bloody mess maxed out is more efficient, but to be fair, I still have 2 other points, which could max both of those out.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood.
Then, yeah, I'm not sure what the last point will be. Definitely need adrenaline gun fu, which is what these guys are for.
Hello, Initiate. I've been informed of the village. I trust that...
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's
Going?
future will be decided.
says 25 meters outside, but like, where are we going? Oh, this is the tree one. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, I don't know, man. The last thing we got for Division Heartland news was quite a while ago. I feel like it was E3. They gave us like a smidge of a video. Huh, someone posted on the Division subreddit a month ago. Why is there absolutely no news from Division Heartland? Yep.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
Yeah, I'm not the only person wondering.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well. We'll make the same mistakes going forward. Everything makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
All right. No information. That's what I assumed. Bummer. Now we're starting this one, but on your gaming rig? Yeah, that sounds like a restart issue, buddy.
That's a skill.
Restart that puppy. Yeah, that or it could be your router dying.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place.
Swap ports. See if suddenly the gaming one works, but that one dies. A lot of ways to troubleshoot it. Yeah, I already did, KG. I already responded. He hasn't responded back. He's probably gone.
I keep on telling you, and you don't listen. We can't go there.
What's the better option?
I told you a million times.
Internet boxes? Is that what we call the router and modem? Okay.
like sports? Come check out Big Steve's Sporting Goods, where every purchase is a home run.
Yeah, that's just a router and a modem, dude. Essentially. Like, usually the one that's actually just like the power wall socket, you don't actually touch that thing. You should only ever be really resetting the actual, like, the modem and then the router. Because if a problem usually crops up, it's going to be the modem or the router. That's usually about it. Like, the wall socket is usually purely just for power. And, like, where the actual, like, hard cable comes out of. But, yeah, that, I've never have to fuck with that. I've never had to fuck with that either. To be fair, that's also only with fiber. If you have like cable internet, then it's just coming out of the wall via the coaxial cable. Is 76 still worth playing in 2024? I don't know. Worth is up to you, man. I can't tell you that, especially since you don't know my tastes in video games. So what's worth to me may not be worth to you. I'm playing this because I have nothing else to play for the stream right now. This is like the cozy fallback game, you know, until something new and exciting gets my attention. And even then, as you can see from the top left corner of the screen, those little rules up there, those aren't part of the gameplay. That's my own self-imposed rules. Because as much as I love the main game, there's not that much content for me to do after all these years, because I've been there and I've done it all, because I've played the game on and off for a very long time. As a result, I search out other ways to entertain myself with the game. Because I enjoy Play 76, but if I were to just play my main characters, or my alts, then it's like, well, I've kind of got the builds together, I got enough of the gear that I want. I don't really need to min-max everything because I'm, you know, good enough on those characters, right? So what do? I come up, ooh, I remember I've done this, I think I've done this before. Yeah. So what do? I come up with different ways to enjoy myself with the game, and doing permadeath rules, like as you can see in the top left corner, keeps it entertaining for me. That said, it took me quite a few hours to get to the point where I have to like play permadeath. The game just is getting better over the years, just full stop, you know? Like, they keep adding new content updates, they keep adding new events, you know, quality of life fixes. And in fact, in just like, what, 2 hours now, the servers are probably going to go down for quite a while today, and it's going to drop a sizable update today. We're actually going to get the Atlantic City update. Because right now, if you want in the game, you can hit this button here. I can't do it because I haven't done the prerequisite quest, but you can basically go on two little little journeys into different maps on 76, and they'll do essentially slightly randomized dungeons that are longer form, right? And you can do them with other people or by yourself, right? But
This could be problematic for village security.
so far they're fairly small as far as what you can do. Today, we're getting the second part of the Atlantic City update, so we can actually like free roam that area. It's probably not going to be that big of a map, but it's still something else to do, and there's going to be like a main quest line there, as well as some side quests. So we're essentially getting, yet again, more free content that's going to be dropping, which will be cool. So between that, as well as how much content has come out for the game for free over the years since it released, as well as all the quality of life fixes and just regular bug fixes, I mean, there's a lot to be enjoyed here if you're a fan of Fallout. If you enjoyed Fallout 4, you'll probably like this. If you've ever been like, hey, I want more Fallout, like with co-op with homies or with random people, you know, maybe this is worth putting your time in. I don't know, though.
Hello there.
Because what I like and you like are probably very different.
What can I do for you?
Are possum badges the only way to get the backpack? Yes and no.
My name, like you.
Keep in mind, there are multiple backpacks now. You get like a starter crappy one, right, when you make a brand new character these days. And then you can also find a plan to keep crafting the small backpacks that at like increasing levels right out the gate. So you can see I have a small backpack here. Forget the Secret Service, that's just a cosmetic, right? But it's a level 40 version that gives me 25 weight. Now, a level 40 version of the regular size backpack will probably give me 50 weight, right? But you still have to go through the Tadpole quest line. Getting the badges is very easy. You only need like one difficult badge, which is at this point most people just go for the swimming badge because you can just talk to somebody over the microphone and have them just down themselves in water so you can res them, and then boom, you got the life-saving part of it. You know? know?
Even if they are.
But I don't really do that way perma characters because I don't really need the extra weight, and it's also a lot of extra work. It's still a little bit of work. You ain't wrong getting one, but yeah, they're the only way you're ever gonna get the actual real backpack plan, not the small backpack again, which I told you is the one you get for starting the game. You still gotta do that work.
What's that thing Miss Jones
But yeah,
said?
that said, another good quality life thing is, like I said, they give you a freebie small backpack as a new character, and they also give you plans for the small backpack so you can keep making high-level versions of it, which is nice.
Real nice view up here. Shame about
Hi.
Here's the one that's down below. Oh, there you are. These ones first, I guess.
I thought this high ground
Or
would
not.
be useful for hunting, but local wildlife.
Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary.
What time is the update supposed to drop? I don't think they've posted yet. Typically, the way they do it, it's just could change obviously because of daylight savings now is in effect, but usually they go down at 7 Pacific or 10 Eastern, which would be in 2 hours. And then it's usually down for at least 3 or 4, sometimes like, you know, a good chunk of the afternoon, so.
I know she's... It's making...
You got like 2 more hours basically as far as you want in the scoreboard.
It'll scores to the Pharaohs. I believe. Man's will.
Speaking of. Yeah, nothing to care about here. Ooh, look at that. That's not far.
Afternoon.
You can make it over there potentially.
What everyone's doing today.
Yeah, like this is just based upon past experiences being around for an update, right? It's possible they change it, you know? But as far as I'm aware, they typically bring it down like right at 10 Eastern. Hello. If we could kite this sheep squatch over here, that'd be kind of funny. Come on, buddy. Stop. Come on. Oh, look, it's throwing needles from all the way back there. That's funny. Oh, the event's over. No, I'm gonna keep kiting him to people. He's stopping. He's losing aggro. Hello. Disease me. Jesus. Oh my god, it's hurting. Holy shit. Bro hit me with like some fucking crazy ass poison. What the shit? So 76 self-imposed is like part of the game you set. Yeah, well, self-imposed is self-imposed rules that I've set for myself, right? So you can see that like that's not actually part of the game there. Those are my own rules that I just leave up as an overlay so people like you who don't know what's going on can see what I'm doing. So essentially, if this character dies, I'm just gonna delete it and make another one. I've done this for quite a few years now. It's a good way to keep me interested, you know, and all the extra rules are quite good because otherwise I would just be fast traveling around everywhere, and that's kind of boring. It's fun for the main game, right, to just like do whatever you want as you're exploring. It's all new to you, but once you've kind of been there and done that plenty of times like I have, you need to slow down the gameplay a little bit, you know, which means walking everywhere, which is good because it means you're going to be hitting all the random encounters often, you know, and you have to like pick, you know, what paths to take as far as, you know, dealing with the landscape, because there's a lot of, as you can see, cliffs over here in the game.
This place ain't
So dropping off those cliffs usually means death.
humidity sure trying.
So at that point it turns into, you know, you got to figure out how you're going to get from A to B, and then as a result, you know, if you're going to be running into a bunch of random encounters, which could fuck with you, it's a fun way to play it for me.
You should leave.
Forgive any ad. Have you met Miss Janie?
I'm wary about
Oh, heyo.
Forgive any ad.
with Dagger holding us hostage.
How they say.
You go get.
He gave me credit. I don't think he did. And I think it backed me out the first one.
They have. Yeah, her.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
You go.
It's just about time to eat.
Ooh. Nice.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
What do you mean? It's sunny as fuck out.
Don't cause any trouble around. Whoa! Did you jump up here?
Up here, brother, you're on a dock.
Don't cause any trouble. Being high up, if you... My partner, we were worried. I lost their trip. If you find... Please help us.
I should make something sweet to cheer everyone up. We've got flour, sugar. Wait, rat toad eggs won't explode after they're cooked, right?
That's a nice breeze.
But yeah, on top of all of the various rules you can see in the top left, I also, whenever I make a new character, give ourselves a nice spin on the roulette wheel, which then adds in an extra modifier for that character. This particular one got the no legendary gear. So yeah, it makes it even harder because all the rules on top left are just like the base level for permadeath here, and then you add in a specific modifier for characters, and yeah, it's fun. Southwest, huh? Okay.
If the scorch or the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
How many glitches killed you? No, I don't think so.
Even if they are at different elevations.
I mean, I guess technically you could say yes, because there was a point in the game up until like the last update where, or maybe a couple updates ago, where flamethrowers from like robots were doing insane damage. They patched that finally. And then on top of that, also Assaultron I-beams. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Assaultron I-beams were doing insane damage. Like one-tapping you, basically. They nerfed those, but the patch notes say Assaultrons, right? And so I feel like they didn't go through and nerf all the actual Assaultrons in the game, because there are differently named ones. Like the Imposter Sheep Squatch, which is like a big world boss, which makes sense, right? But the thing is, there's another one that's an Imposter Sheep Squatch, like a yearling, aka like a young version of the sheep, right? And that one didn't get nerfed, so that one actually dropped me. But I was dropped into the down state and not instantly killed. So my armor, because that character could use legendary armor, I had gotten lucky and got a couple pieces of life-saving armor. That means I was able to, the life-saving armor is like a legendary roll that you could get that gives you a 50% chance when you're down to revive yourself. So I managed to like survive that somehow, but only barely. Oh boy. Could you stop, sir? I guess I was a Scorch Beast Queen, so I guess could you stop madam, or whatever. But yeah, between the basic rules, as you can see in the top left, as well as the modifier, it keeps it interesting, you know? But yeah, this character doesn't have the safety net like most characters that can use legendary gear usually get, because again, it all comes down to RNG whether or not I can loot a piece of life-saving armor, right? I usually do after a while, unless I die too quickly to start getting one. But this character doesn't have that. I can't use legendary gear, so yeah, I don't have any safety net whatsoever. All I have is a stealth suit, you know, which is not legendary gear. It's just regular, you know, clothing, armor suit, whatever. So I can hope something doesn't like insta kill me, so I can actually hide and try and lose aggro. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. If I fast traveled everywhere, I would have just like gone from here. I would have fast traveled like to here, then walked probably. That way I could just go downhill instead of uphill, or I could do other stuff, right? And because I was walking out of the area, that's why I encountered that fucking, you know, Marler Queen, right? So just changing it up from normal gameplay of warping around to get all the stuff done, because I'm taking it slow on the objectives list, right? That means I run into shit like that all the time. Speaking of, I have a big old fat objective list of stuff I go through before like a run is considered like complete. Most of the stuff on the right side will not take that long once I get through all the stuff on the left side. It's like a day or two, you know, for the right side of that list, which is mostly just nukes and expeditions. But the quest lines are what take a while, because there's a lot of walking back and forth on the map, which means a lot of random encounters and potentially getting killed.
Authorization. Authorization denied.
Oh my god.
Scanners did.
Oh Jesus. Still got fucking PTSD from fucking Assaultrons, man. Oh boy. I fucking almost walked straight into a fucking Assaultron. Like, okay, maybe their I-beams aren't as insane as they used to be. They'll still just burn you down if you have no cover. But, I mean, we almost got one shot fucking the other day by the melee. So, yeah. I don't really feel like hanging out with them, you know? We need this new character, this character on the new expansion. Not to start, no. Wednesday and Thursday obviously are my days off, right? And the servers are gonna be down for so long, I'm not gonna be able to keep streaming, right? I'm just gonna kill the stream, so it's gonna be a short one today, right? But I'm gonna play on my main to start with, because I want to go through that and whatnot, and I want to unlock the incinerator, because they're adding essentially the heavy flamers from New Vegas into this. New Vegas, I guess /3 as well. I don't know. Anyways, that's like the new weapon type that's coming with the scoreboard this next update. So I want to be playing on my main and experience the stuff, you know, for the first time on the main. Like, I'll go through the content eventually on my perma character, but yeah, I want to go through it once on my main to experience it for the first time, fresh, you know. Also, to give me an idea of how tough or easy the area is, and how, you know, if I start going to there earlier on perma characters or not. Where's Minerva? Good question. You can always just check the wiki for that, you know? All you gotta do is go to the wiki, just scroll on down. Oh, okay, what's today? The 26th, she's not around. There you go. She was here from 18th to the 20th. Now she's not around. But she was at White Foundation. It'd be kind of weird for her to be around right now, considering the updates landing today. But yeah, there you go. Wiki/Google. I mean, that's what the thing says. The main article says she ain't there, you know? So, yeah. But they data mine, like, where she's gonna be and when, like, very easily. So, you can usually just check the wiki to figure out. On top of that, you can also see, like, what she has. Like, right now, you can see the last time she was here, she had list 17. So you can just scroll down and break out list 17 and see what's there. Yeah, I'm sure there are a bunch of YouTubers who make a video of where she's at, you know. I feel like that would fill up your channel pretty quickly, though, you know. Because the thing is, anybody who's searching for the answer on YouTube, they're just going to search, like, where's Minerva 76, right? And the thing is, if you leave the old videos up, then that's going to, like, you know, clog up the results, right? Unless they search the date and then you also put the date in your title, which makes sense, obviously, but
Nothing good out here.
have the key? It's up there, okay. Oh! Suppressed 44. Magic. Also has way more than just 4 shots. That's crazy. Just 6 shots. I don't know why I said 4. I said 44, so that's probably why. Anyways, I mean, way more than the fucking... It should, though. Fit in that chamber, that's for damn sure.
Well, well, well. Because you choose them. Fine.
Minerva's currently in the crater? Really? You sure about that one? Mighty weird that she's here. Because the wiki doesn't have shit. looking at her now? Oh, well, there you go. Whoever asked earlier. There's your answer. Apparently she's up at the crater. Yeah, I don't see any posts about it on the subreddit. I just figured someone would have. Weird. I wonder why she wasn't on the wiki. Maybe she's got a big sale going on, but the thing is, like, the schedule doesn't say if it's a big sale or an emporium, but like, huh? Yeah, weird. It's so weird. It's not anything about that. Yeah, whatever. Planning she arrived 20 hours ago ish. That's weird. Still, I figured that would be on the wiki. Man, there's no splitter on it. Did I break down the split version? I think I did. I should have left a fucking split version. No. Bummer, dude. Care about a Gatling laser? Not particularly. Like, the auto laser technically could be useful, right? It's not amazing by any stretch, but it could be useful, right? Grocer's backpack mod? Ooh, how much is Grocer's backpack mod? I could go for that. I could totally go for that, because that means I can save my agility points off of that 263. Oh shit, I'm getting that. We're going up there and getting that right now. Hell yeah, brother. It's quest first, but yeah. Yeah, if I can get that, that means I can skip out and through hiker, which means I can fucking pump the rest of that into damage, because we need extra points. We need, I think, 3 points for gun fu fully, and then we need points for like 5 points for full level adrenaline. Let me see how many points are with gun fu. Gun fu. Swap targets on kill with 10% damage to next target. 10%, then 30% damage to your next target. 10%, 30%, then 60% to your next 3 targets. Yeah. Yeah. I need gun fu. What level's that card? Level 50. Oof. Rough. What's adrenaline? $49. Yikes. Yeah, so I can't actually get all my cards until I'm 54. Kinda lame. But yeah, if I were to take off my backpack mod, that's still gonna be a lot of fucking Here, wait, what, we're on 43? 339. Yeah, all those sodas and shit, like all the fucking preserve stuff. Yeah, no, we need that backpack mod, because we cannot get rid of that hurt card without the backup of it. How much is Gosh Shotgun? What, cost-wise? Good question, I don't know. Oh, you mean, I don't know if it's on the list right now. Because KG was only saying the Gauss pistol in the backpack. The Gauss shoddy, I think, would be $750. That's like the base cost for weapons in general. $500 for the shotgun. That's not too bad. But I feel like that's the raider weapon, so it's going to require a very high rep to get that. I don't know if that's like in the maxed out one though. I feel like that maybe that's just the ammo factory requires maxed out rep. Ooh boy. Jump off again, we'll be fine. Did it update hit yet? No, not even close. No, the update usually takes the servers down for quite a few hours. If it keeps up when it like usually updates, which it might not because of like daylight savings or whatever they have going on. But if it keeps up like the norm that I'm aware of, it usually doesn't go down for about another hour and a half. You usually get a warning about a half hour before. So in about an hour, we should see a servers going down message. But once they go down, they usually go down for like at least 3 or 4 hours, sometimes way longer.
Oh, nice. I just saw a lightning bug over there.
Yeah, 10 Eastern is when that is. That's 10 Eastern is still an hour and a half away.
Down some roots. Have you?
It's only 8:30 Eastern right now.
Looks like it might rain later.
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
That dude shooting at fucking fireflies? It's kind of rude. You see 3 new factions being added? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, it's a low level. He's using the new pistol. I think that's what the noise is. Although he's only 16, it has to be a new character, I would think, right? Because, I mean, could you get the new pistol within that time limit? I mean, level 16 all the way to right here? Because that's a circuit breaker right there. It's like, what, 35 ranks in, I think? I guess he could have done that pretty fast. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if that's like a new character or if that's a player, you know. Because if he managed to snag that before the fucking season ended and he's only 16, like that's impressive. Because I would think a new player just wouldn't know what they're doing enough as far as like getting 35 ranks within the time. I mean, I know it's gonna be early on, like you're gonna get a lot of stuff. Well, no, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe he just did like the weeklies enough. I don't think so. I don't think that's a new character, a new player, I should say. I think it's just a new character. Oh, come on now. Just a reminder, folks, I am not here Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I will not be seeing the new update until Friday. Unless something else comes out that's like super amazing that I gotta play on next time we're streaming. Then I could I'll postpone it, but assuming nothing comes out between here and Friday, we'll be hitting the new update on Friday here. Checking it out. Saw a fucking tag for a super mutant brute somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he's at. Okay, he's fighting. Shits. For the update? What do you mean 3 new factions for the update? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Why would there be 3? Oh, 3 like Atlantic City factions maybe, I guess, for like 3 sub quest lines. I don't really know about those, consider those like factions. Factions like Enclave, Brotherhood, you know, Raiders, or like Blood Eagles, Mothmen, you know. I don't know if there's 3 factions. City. Like, I've heard there's like a main quest and then 3 side quests. I don't know, like, I don't know if I consider them factions. I really don't. Jesus! You know, he deserved it. Trying to bait me in to fall for this trap? I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, I don't know how much damage that would do, because I have like 0 explosive mitigation. Normally, for most of my characters on Permadeath, I always go like a heavy demo build, or some kind of demo build, right? Demo being demolition cards, right? And as a result, if I'm using weapons that have like the explosive proc on them, or I'm using like actual explosive weapons like the nade launcher, missile launcher, whatever it is, you know, cannon, I usually could end up doing a lot of damage to myself. So I usually get the fire starter card, which mitigates, you know, like 45% explosive damage, which is pretty good, you know, pretty substantial, honestly. But I've got like nothing for explosive resist on this character. I'm just wearing a stealth suit, which has a little bit of kinetic resist, but I don't know if kinetic and explosive is the same. Really don't. I feel like explosive is its own like damage category, considering there's cards for it, you know? As well as like the dense mod on a chest piece, right? So I'm not really keen on testing out how much damage that thing would do. It probably wouldn't kill me, but I feel like it'd take at least half my HP, which, you know, that's a little bit panic inducing, but I can just heal up right away. But the problem is, of course, if there's other mines in the area, and then one blows up, and then I run from that one, and then I hit another one, and it's like it starts, yeah, or if it chains, that could be bad. I'm trying to blow me up. Yep. Yep. Fucker. Not for science, not on this character, no. No science. Yeah, I was stopping and I was like, oh, hey, look at, there's 2 different garden gnomes. You know, like there's a blue one and a red one. And then I see another blue one, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's the same as the other one that's upright. I was going to check if that was like a different one or not, and it's like, nope. Stager welcomes her. River, where the fuck you at?
So you're the sucker that went along with Johnny's crazy plan. The guy gets what he wants.
Well, build. This is a stealth commando.
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet? Straight out of the loony bin.
Alright, let's go plop this bitch on. But hell, this is the fun of Perma. Fucking long, fucking gnome trying to frag you. Yep. I will say, chat, I've been trying to, like, not say anything for a bit. I am definitely going to be getting back into some VR shit soon. Like, I know I started, like, a big, like, modded Skyrim VR run, but looking back at the clips, visually, it's not that impressive. And I don't know if it's, like, due to me having, like, wrong resolution settings in the headset, or just the low resolution per eye of the headset just not giving us the greatest detail, or what. But, I'm definitely gonna try and get, like, a fucking good-looking, fucking big modded Skyrim VR run, because I think that's gonna be fucking fun as shit. The big reason I didn't continue with the last time, though, is controllers. And, let's just say I have a solution for that. But yeah, I don't know. We do have other stuff coming down the pipe if we don't get any new game releases, so. I am working on extra stuff. Stream. What was I here for? Backpack, right. Sorry, I got sidetracked yamming about shit. Junkie unarmed build for you. Junkie unarmed? That's ballsy. What are you using for a weapon? Like a Deathclaw, I'm guessing? That or like just a gauntlet river? Whatever they call the fucking, the thing. The fucking... I forgot what it's called, I don't know. There's a... I think actually this might be called Gauntlet. It's a fucking settler rep item, I should say. Fucking... Jumps between Deathclaw and Power Fist? Okay, word. Yeah, kudos to you. I know junkie builds can be, like, decent damage-wise, but I just can't be arsed to do that, man. I feel like the amount of, like, prep you have to do, like, I don't like the idea of having to jam just a fuckload of, you know, stims and shit, you know? It's like, I realize you can probably get some cards that help the duration of them and maybe the effects, but still, I don't know, man. Like, for me, the most prep I'll do for a build, like, Bloodied is not bad, right? And I'm still not a fan of it because how meta it is. I'm just double checking we're good. I'm not a fan of how meta it is and how everyone, like, obviously it's not as good as it used to be, thank God, but I'm still not a fan of that because of just how most people run Bloodied, you know? But at least there's more options now, right? But, like, getting a little bit of rads to do the prep and then you're basically good, like, that's not a big deal for me, right? But having to maintain all the stims, like, definitely kudos to you, because I don't have the patience for that shit, man. Industrial Gauntlet? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh no. Before they got nerfed, a Junkie's unarmed was the only thing that could do as much damage or as near as a Bloodied unarmed. Of course, back then you stacked as many consumables as possible. So, do you not stack consumables as much now? Like, what changed with that? I know they changed melee buffs, or they changed like food buffs in general, right? So you can just like eat one and be good for like hours, you know, for some foods at least, you know. I do know that's a thing. You can't do as much? Oh, so do you not stack as much consumables and shit? Or, like, they just don't allow you to stack that many consumables? Or, like, do you have, like, diminishing returns? Because I have no idea how that fucking shit works. Like, I remember seeing videos of people, like, just stacking the shit out of that kind of crap, and I'm just like, nah, dude, that's too much fucking prep. Like, not for me. Not for me. Like, stealth commandos is the limit of this character, because obviously this character can't use legendaries, right? So like I realize like a bloodied stealth commando could be even like more insane, but obviously I can't use legendary weapons, right? And on top of that, I don't like using legendary bloodied builds, especially on a perma character. That's fucking stupid. But I don't know, man. Like, still, just the prep for bloodied like is not that bad in my opinion. It's like, oh no, I'm not at the nerd rage threshold. Let me go find a fucking radiation barrel or like a fucking fissure for a second. Just go hug that for, you know, we're good. Like, it's never that much extra work. But going through all like the food buff process and all the stims and shit, I'm just like, oh, I can't be arsed to that, man. I really can't. I get it, you know, you want to min-max, you want to have like a fucking dope build, you know? But, second one, originally you could stack 5 different kinds of meat, which boosted damage to varying percentages depending on your mutations. You could stack a certain number of drugs to boost your strength, and you do bobbleheads and magazines. Oh my god, even the bobbleheads and magazines, that's so fucking over the top. Fuck that. Yeah, like, I don't want to have to, like, run that many buffs just to, like, quote, play the character, you know? That's like, nah. I do know, I do remember the food buff changes, reading that, where I think it's just, like, instead of having to eat, like, 5 different times, I think you just eat 1 now, right? I think that's what they did. So you don't have to cook that much shit is more. And plus, I think the food buffs last way longer. So that's a nice change, I guess. It might not be as strong, but I feel like that's less work to keep up with. I'm sure people still do, you know, ass loads of bobble and magazine stacking and all that shit, right? But I feel like the food buff changes they did a while back, at least the way I read them, they seem like a positive change. But maybe that's just from somebody who doesn't want to fuck with that shit, to be fair. I don't know. Building your car rather than doing off lot. I mean, it is called a junkie build. Junk car, get it? Junkie. I think I spent most of my playtime hunting creatures, and yeah, it changed. It's a bit more expensive, but I think the current style they went with was better. Yeah. I don't know. I still couldn't do like hunting down bobbleheads and whatnot. Like, if you like. If 76 is your main game and you love the grind and you love like the new events and shit and like, you know, getting the atoms, you know, doing challenges, like fucking upgrading your base and shit, like you love that base upgrading stuff and like you love going for the min-max build, I could definitely see adding a little bit of trading in here and there, like every week or every month or whatever, to stock up on consumables. Like, I could see that being part of the rotation, but I can't get into like the main game as far as like playing that non-stop anymore, you know? Fucking streamer attention deficit fucking is real. Like, I could enjoy the game a lot, but between my own burnout as well as like doing stuff for the stream, it's like I can't do that. But yeah, my question is the Industrial Gauntlet any good at all? Because I've seen like some screenshots of it when it came out, whatever, and I was like, huh, that's something, I guess. I mean, It's always nice when they add in more weapons to a category. That way people who play that build will have options, you know? But I don't know. I feel like they're missing out so many other categories still. Like, I think just basic rifles, like rifleman weapons, we do not have that many. Well, commando, I don't know. I don't like that everyone just fucking metas the goddamn railway rifle. It's so fucking annoying. Fixers. He says using a fixer. Listen, this is not a legendary one, okay? This is me being basic. Need to increase my adhesive farm, now you mention it.
Nobody makes scraps out of Beatrice's
Yeah.
bounce.
Yep, yep. It's like the third strongest, I think. First power fist, second is gauntlet, third industrial. Really? I figured Bear Claw might be on that list, but I guess not. Ed Hot Bloom. Irradiate. I like the names of all the irradiated, like, flowers and the shit, man. Hello there. Oh, he's a blue devil. This thing's gonna whoop my ass, probably. I thought that was a fucking Deathclaw for a second there, considering he's got, I think, the same animations for the most part. Oh, we fucked him up pretty good, actually. Uh-oh. This is a bad idea. I love the fucking don't require full stamina to fucking use a crit. A full crit meter, I should say. Ooh, motherfucker doesn't even know where I'm at. Okay. That was a little sketchy, admittedly, but I'm surprised we stayed in stealth the entire time. We didn't have to do the whole, like, break stealth and then re-stealth, you know, to lose him with the, whatever perk card I have. Escape Artist, you know? It's only one card. 1 star, right? Yeah. Different playstyles? Well, keep in mind, this is, like, Stealth Commando is not my normal playstyle whatsoever. I'm normally a heavy demo build, you know? I prefer the big explosive launchers or, like, my fucking TSC LMG, you know? There's a lot of blow everything up. This character not only is a perma character, this is a perma character who doesn't have legendaries, so I can't even use, like, life-saving pieces or good weapons. Like, I'm just using a basic bitch fucking fixer without any fucking mods on it. Like, this is what I got. No stars. Like, I'm gonna be careful so I don't lose a character, because I have no safety net, you know? Like, the only thing keeping this character going is, like, the stealth suit at this point. I am taking on shit I should not be taking on. I used to fucking use a lot of legacy weapons because I either looted a majority of them or traded for the others. Because I looted a fuck ton of explosive harpoons back in the day. So I traded a bunch of those and I just kept doing trade ups and eventually got myself one of, like, each of, like, the legacies. I looted fucking, like, day 1 of the game. I looted a fucking Exterminator's explosive laser rifle. I was level 15, and that thing, man, once I got a beam splitter, ooh, that thing carried me for so long when the game came out. I actually, when I was digging through the clips the other day for the BRB screen for the BR chat, I found a clip of me using that and it breaking hands because of how quickly those things broke back in the day. Because Legacies broke really fast, especially the laser rifles because of the beam splitter. But man, I found a clip of that. I was like, oh, buddy, yes. A little bit of that thing's early days exist, you know, in clip form.
I have news from our patrol.
They must have seen something.
Why are you invisible the whole time? Is that from your armor perks? That's from the armor set, yeah. The stealth suit.
Ever was.
One moment.
Become invisible while sneaking. So.
Shin is in the middle of his report.
Now, normally, if you have the chameleon mutation or any armor piece that has the chameleon mod on it, when you stealth, if you start moving, it breaks it, right? And you come out of stealth, right? But this is the actual stealth suit, so you can stay in stealth the entire time. Now, you can get pulled out of stealth, though. Like, very easily. But I'm firing a suppressed weapon, so the gun's not really giving me away. So at that point, it just turns into whether or not he can actually detect me and whether or not I get too close to him and shit, you know? But we got really lucky with that one, because I've definitely been pulled out despite having the suit.
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, they were since that.
We have yet to.
Are you serious?
Let's. Were you able to help the people of
them?
Don't. The blood.
If our the initiate me.
Did these crazy?
If we address, which is
good work, initiate.
But yeah, if I end up getting aggro, what I can try and do is using this perk card, which essentially is, you know, sneak to lose enemies and running no longer affects stealth. So essentially, if like, you know, someone has aggro on me, they can actually see me and I'm not actually stealth. I can just, you know, unstealth and stealth again, and then hopefully it will break aggro.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again.
Bias goodwill with the locals.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
I run the Vampiric Explosive 50 cal with power armor, can't get Holy Fire to drop. Yeah, I haven't got it as well. To be fair, I think I've only done that event a couple times. Holy Fire is the one from down here, right? Beast of Burden. Actually, it's up right now. Yeah, that's the one like in the swamp area, right? I think I've only done that a couple times.
You arrived in Appalachia,
so I haven't got it. Like, I haven't like really tried it, you know, enough to get it. But yeah.
You're here to review your assignment, but given the one. I find it, if any, that will be all.
And back north we go. God damn it. I guess it's a little bit away from Crater, so I shouldn't feel too terrible.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
To be fair, y'all never confirmed you're on the same platform to begin with. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For all we know, one of y'all could be a console guy and the other guy could be PC. We don't know. I say I'm new, but I already dumped 400 hours in 3 months. That's good. That's a good one. But hey, the Beast of Burden's up right now. Oh, well, yeah. You can get on this server if you're on PC. Yeah, I've seen like the Holy Fire, right? That comes with the blue flame equipped on it, right? Unless that's a cosmetic. I think that's a cosmetic built onto the weapon, right? I've seen it used a handful of places. I don't remember the stats on it. I don't know. For me, regular flamers are just like okay, you know. I feel like they got nerfed a little bit from where they were. Even like obviously legacy shit aside, which is completely different, you know. Oh, you're at work. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta look it up on it because I can't remember. Like, Holy Fire is a vamp flamer, right? Let's see, Vamp, Rapid. Oh, so it's got the rate of fire one. Okay. Durability. Oh, and it's cursed. There it is. The cursed adds extra damage. Yeah, 15% damage, 25%, 20% attack speed, -4 durability. Damn. So it's got a basically double attack roll because it's cursed. Okay, now I get why people like it. Because essentially it has a 45% extra fucking attack speed. So that thing probably fucking fucks really good. Damn. I kind of want one of those in my main character now. Shit. That's why you gotta do that to me, man. You made me look up the stats of that thing, and now I realize, oh yeah, that's why I fucking wanted one a while back. I forgot. Now I gotta fucking farm that up in my main. Cause I still don't have one in my main. Cause I've done the event like a couple times, maybe. Uses more flamer fuel. Pff, you're assuming I don't have thousands upon thousands of flamer fuel, buddy. I mained like a TSE fucking flamer for so long. Like, I don't think you understand how sick the TSE flamer was if you didn't have one of those. Those things were like dead silent. It was essentially a stealth legacy. I could vat shit like from across the map. Even if the chances were low, if one of the projectiles hit, it would just fucking like nuke it usually. God, those things were good. It was kind of broken. Well, I guess that was legacies in general. They were all broken, obviously, but it was mega fun. So yeah, considering like damage done versus shots fired and how much ammo I got, bro, I probably got like thousands and thousands of fuel on that fucking character. Converted them? I mean, I'm not swapping back to my main to go get it, you know. I should, but I'm not, you know. I'm still, excuse me, I'm still playing perma. I'm just saying, oh hey, what up? I'm just saying once I start doing the new content on Friday, assuming I'm playing on Friday, you know, when I start doing the Atlantic City stuff, I'm gonna drop what I'm doing for that event if it pops up. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm definitely gonna have to be putting some more time in, even if I'm not doing it on stream. Off stream, I'm gonna have to put in a fair amount of time in because I want to get the cremator, and I want to get the mods for it. Because the cremator looks fucking sick. It really does. I'm hoping some YouTubers get it unlocked quickly, as well as all the mods, so I can see if it's actually really worth it. Because I love the cremator, or the incinerator, I guess is what it's called, in New Vegas and 3. You know, like that thing's fun as shit. Like a grenade launcher that's shooting fireballs instead, like it's fucking sick, dude. And then on top of that, you can get like a fucking double or a quad barrel. Like, bro, 4 projectiles at once? Yes, please. And then fucking changing the color of the flame so I can get green? Bro, I need that. I need that thing in my life, you know? But the problem is, I think it's like on page 5 for the cremator, so it's pretty far inside the new battle pass system, where they call it. I like prefer the scoreboard setup, but we'll see. Maybe it's not that bad. And then on top of that, like the mods are like page 7, and then like fucking color flame one's like page 8 or something like that. Like it's really fucking deep in, and it's like it's gonna take a lot of work to get. What, sounds sick? Yeah. Let me I'm safe here. Let me pull up the wiki. So yeah, this is coming out later today, essentially, right? But it's gonna be part of, like, you have to like work down the battle pass to get it. So damage 40, 60, 80, but look at the size. So you have different tanks, obviously, right? And you have magazines, which I had that. You have appearances, which whatever. You have chemicals, which will change the flame colors: yellow, red, green, blue. This one says yellow, but that says pink. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. But then look at this shit right here. Double shot. 2 projectiles. Heavy. Multi-shot. Plus 300% projectiles. That's 4 shots. That's a quad barrel. Because double shot plus 100%, that's 2 shots, right? 300%, that's an extra 3 shots on top of the original. That's a 4-shot barrel, dude. Yeah, like, look at that. You can see the double barrel right there. I don't know if you can see the quad. There's a quad. Look at this thing, dude. Look at that. Look at it. It looks so amazing. I need that thing. I need that thing in my life. I need it. I just hope it's actually somewhat okay on damage. But the problem is, again, it seems getting all the parts for it, like all the mods and shit, they all are deeper into the fucking pass. And getting the cremator alone seems pretty deep into the pass. So it's like, so it's basically a heavy flamer. It's an incinerator. Because the incinerator is the one that lobs the fireballs, which has not made its way into 76 yet. And then there's the heavy incinerator as well, which is basically a higher damage version of it. I would say heavy flamer, but obviously the incinerator isn't a heavy flamer because there's a heavy version of the incinerator. Looks like a dragon with a flamer. Yeah, because of the quad barrel setup. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fucking sick. I want it. And considering it's a heavy weapon, that's pretty fucking awesome. And then I'm wondering now, someone made a good point when they revealed it on the subreddit. I was reading some discussions. Someone was asking if, or wondering if it's going to be considered a demo weapon as well. Considering, like, there's going to be a small bit of AoE. If you read the wiki page, it says there's like a little bit of AoE from the actual. Yeah, let me just. Where's it at? Boom, right here. Blast radius. And because of blast radius, is it considered an explosive weapon? Are we double dipping the chip because we have a demo build as well? Because it's obviously going to be a heavy weapon, right? But is it going to be explosive as well? Because then we're on some real good shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it will be. I feel like it won't. But if it is... Oh. Like, in general, I loved the incinerator when I was playing Fallout 3. Eventually I will go back and, like, do that. You know, the DLC playthrough, by the way. We will do those soon-ish. But, yeah, having that in 76 is gonna be fucking cool. I just hope it's not crap. Like, I get if it's not amazing out the gate without a build, but with a build, which is basically what my main is already, it should feel really good. Especially considering it's gonna take like an entire season's worth of grinding to get it. It's gonna be fucking annoying. Like, once that update comes out, that's gonna be my life, you know? Like, I'm gonna resist logging on and doing the dailies on, like, later today, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday on my day off, right? I'm gonna resist doing the dailies then, just to get a jump start. Maybe I will, I don't know. Because I'm gonna, like, want to do the new content, and I shouldn't be doing that, you know? But, man, that's gonna take a while to get through. Wish I had more unarmed weapons? Yeah. Yeah, they neglect a lot of classes in this game. I'm pretty sure like rifleman is still like the least utilized class, because they just put in a new pistol with the fucking whatchamacallit. Then they have like the nuka launcher from the Nuka World Tour, which I didn't get. They have the Holy Fire. They have fucking the Pepper Shaker. Like, they have a lot of different heavy weapons, you know? But, there's not a lot of rifles, you know? Kind of cool if they put the anti-material rifle in, you know? that in, you know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I feel like there's I saw enough variety to like the variants of the Power Fist in New Vegas. I'm surprised they haven't put a lot of those in here. I'm trying to build using the overkill. What's that? That's the 2-shot Merv, right? Obviously, you can take the Merv off if you don't like it, but yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, that's just the heavy demo build. That's basically what I have already. I don't think I actually have the overkill in my main. I've had it on one of my perma characters, I think. I'm not sure. Thought I heard a tick. But yeah, that new the new cremator looks fucking pretty mean. Like, bro, 4 fireballs launching out of your barrel and the green. Yes, yes, I need that. I need that.
Attention, this is Grafton's mayor with a priority message. Workers are planning an illegal protest here in Grafton. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deputize any and all armed citizens to quell this impending riot. Grafton Steel is a major contributor to my campaign, and therefore could not possibly be guilty of everything they're saying.
Why do we stay here, standing, talking?
Yeah, right? Like, they have the plasma cutter. I don't know why they don't have, like, plasma blades you could slap on that bitch, you know? Like, you could have, like, a heated death claw. Like, it'd swap out the death claws for, like, metal blades, right? And then you could heat those up, you know? They could do the plasma one. I don't know about, like, doing a cryo one. That may be a little weird, but, like, you know. Because, like, they're very clearly keen on doing elemental variants for a lot of newer weapons. I don't know why they don't.
Getting hungry.
Oh my god, I got so far away and it still did that much damage. Someone took a pot shot at me. Oh, there you are.
Yes, brother.
Ah! This protest is getting out of hand. I'm sending in riot troops. Hope you don't mind a little friendly fire. Their enemy identification protocol might be damaged.
We are unstoppable.
This isn't over yet? Like, it says kill the protesters, but, like, there's no one here. Ah, it's over. There we go. Cool. Poison one? Yeah, poison one would be good. Electrified blades? Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you could go about it. You know what would be cool is if they make like Wolverine little gauntlets, you know? The 3 blades, but you can have it on like on both 2 hands and make like a whole new melee weapon type that's unarmed, you know? Maybe its thing isn't like flat damage, but like speed, you know, for spamming a ton of attacks. Right? Then you can do all the elemental blades on top of that thing, you know? Because as much as I think elemental blades on a Deathclaw gauntlet would be cool, I feel like you can't really do a lot of them. Like, you have to replace the Deathclaw, like, you know, fangs or whatever the fuck it is, you know, the claws. You have to replace those with actual like plasma cutter things for one, or you have to replace it with metal because you can't just heat up the claw and expect it to not like fucking melt or burn away, you know? The electrified one probably wouldn't even hold it either, so it's like come up with a whole new one, you know, like a dual fucking like claw setup, man. You equip one, but it's actually a set of them, and then you just fucking go crazy. Like, how sick would it be to fucking just, like, make a fucking Wolverine build, you know? Get, like, crazy health regen, because you're gonna be point blank and, like, just swinging, like, all crazy on motherfucker, just non-stop, just fucking get a roll for attack speed as well. Just go crazy. Get a vampire attack speed roll, so you can just fucking keep leeching your HP.
Well, didn't know that. That's
This fault, this...
you know, I suppose.
I repeat.
Resorting? Thought I. What about you? News.
I'll call your...
Should have known. This place, if any. So then, what's?
I don't know. You will...
And how about you? Big. I suppose. That's fine. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. You really want to know? You can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
We completed the first... You composed... Moving forward. That meant... This...
Yeah, I kind of should have just hit like this open fire option, you know? Because that was pretty boring. Wandering all the way out here for a little bit of dialogue to skip through. Snore. There's a Wolverine type weapon, the Mole Miner Gauntlet. There you go. 2 Mole Miner Gauntlets. Dual wield those things, you know? But make them like slightly lighter. Call them just light Mole Miner Gauntlets to set up. Because, yeah, they use metal blades. Easy enough to add attachments to that shit. Make it a little more realistic. Shouldn't there be a holotape right here? No? I thought that there's a holotape here of isn't there like, isn't this two friends, like one of them like they poisoned each other? No? I feel like that's what the story was here. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a different part in Fallout. Like, oh, you know, find the fucking holotape, you know, and listen to that, but I guess not. Alright, whatever. Oop, sorry, smacked the mic arm there. Once you don't see use Mr. Handy Saw, the ferocious one. Oh, Furious one against Queen. Yeah, I mean, they have a handful of auto weapons already, you know? Like, they even made, like, the drill and the ripper okay, you know? Like, people don't really use that probably just because it's, like, the weakest of all of the weapons, you know? As far as, like, auto melees. Because think about it. There's the chainsaw, the handy buzzblade, the ripper, and then the drill. Those are the 4 vanilla ones. And then they added the auto axe. Like, that's 5. That's a decent amount of autos, you know? Like, yeah, it's just probably because it's big and unwieldy, honestly. Plus, it doesn't really have any options. Whereas the chainsaw has, you know, the double blade, or dual bar, I guess. And then there's the fucking flamer mod on top of that. And then you can go the auto axe, which I think there's different elemental versions of that as well. Like, there's some decent amount of mods for both the chainsaw as well as the auto axe, right? Which I don't think there's a whole lot available for the handy buzzblade, so eh. You can get electric on it? Really? Huh, didn't know that. Favorite weapon of all time? Are we talking about just like any kind of weapon from video games, or are we talking Fallout weapons? Because those are very different answers. I'm going to assume you mean Fallout, considering we're playing Fallout right now. Fallout weapons. Honestly, Legacy laser rifle, man. That shit was just stupid fun. Because laser rifle is the laser rifle from 4 and 76 is very modular. I love it. You can make it a sniper if you want. You can make it just a regular single shot. You can make it automatic. You can put a beam splitter on it, you know.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in.
A lot of modularity to it, which is great. And then if you were lucky back in the day, like I was, and you got a version that had explosive on it, it was insane damage. It's like the explosive shotgun, which I had in Fallout 4. I had a explosive combat shotty, and that thing was stupid broken. Amazing shit. I had one of those eventually as well in 76, an instigating explosive combat shotty, and that thing was also insane. But it got nerfed pretty quickly. Legacies lasted much longer. Black powder rifle, lever rifle. Lever rifle's a good one. Lever rifle's a good one.
So, you really came. Life is just... So... About... So...
Don't you think you're being...
We don't know.
I won't rely on it. I have nothing.
Hey, you. Don't mind me. I'll tell you. I want intel. Transfer. Toodles.
The melee gun one that does melee damage spinning? Yeah, that's the Shredder mod. I don't know, man. I really like a lot of the weapons in Fallout in general. In 4 and... I mean, 3 and New Vegas have some okay ones. But, I don't know, man. I have fucking... There's so many ones I enjoy in 4 and 76, man. Laser Gatling's also really high up there. I do love me some Laser Gatling fun times. Even the 3 or New Vegas version were fucking good stuff, you know? It looks janky because I'm used to the 4 and 76 versions, obviously, but it looks more like a Ghostbuster cannon. That's why I fucking always call it Ghostbusting, but yeah, Laser Gatling's fun, you know? Like, I don't know if I can actually put a pin on an actual favorite. Instigating black powder rifle? Yeah, that's fun. I feel like I had an instigating explosive one back in the day, but I think it was only a level 40 version. I don't remember if I traded it away or gave it away to somebody. I do remember having a dragon. I don't know if I think it might have been an instigating dragon. I don't know. I have a clip of me like fucking shooting and hitting a like a 93 mythic alpha deathclaw and like almost one-shotting it. It was like 93. This is way back in the day when the game was brand new. So like I saved up a crit and I had like a sneak damage and I fucking hit the belly. I was like, oh my god, the dragon in general is pretty fucking cool. I hate how slow the repair is because it's a black powder rifle, but a 4-barrel rifle that has like that accuracy and extra range on it, that thing is fucking fun. The plasma caster is pretty cool, either New Vegas or 76 version. The problem with it is, I don't like that it's like an underbarrel one. Like the Gatling laser being an underbarrel is perfectly fine, but the thing is the plasma, ooh, he's a double, nice. The plasma caster doesn't really need to be, you know, an underbarrel. I want like a big like plasma sniper, you know? Doesn't need to be a heavy one like that. Instigating weapon speed. Surprised we haven't gotten a server downtime message yet. Sorry, reading emails. You're invited to blah 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 blah. I'm like, what is this game? I don't even heard of it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not interested. Ah. What is this? Yeah, it's nothing we care about. There's nothing I care about here. Not for the stream. Recently got back to the 76 after years. I'm so happy with how good the game is. Yeah, the game has been pretty... I liked it on release, obviously, but it wasn't for everybody. It had issues, but yeah, I think it got great after the Wastelanders, and they just keep pumping out, like, good quality life stuff and good... Like, it's not a ton of content every time they do it, but, like, you know, new little events here and there, world bosses, you know, new weapons and whatnot to chase down, like... They've been doing a good job at, like, not abandoning the game. And the fact that they've doubled down, telling us they're going to work on a new fucking map expansion, which is this artwork, by the way. Like, that's pretty fucking cool, man. If you're not aware, that the artwork I just showed, that's, like, for the concept art they've shown for the new map expansion that's supposedly coming this year. And, hell, later today we're going to patch for Atlantic City. We're supposed to be. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a notification about the servers going down yet. Because usually they go down at 10 Eastern, which is 24 minutes away. Usually they give you a half-hour warning on server shutting down, so... But yeah, actually having, like, I realize Atlantic City's probably not going to be a massive map. It's probably going to be pretty small. It's realistically, it's probably just, like, the areas of all 3 expeditions. But, like, you can free roam those. Still, being able to actually free roam and, like, spend your time and look around and whatnot, that'll be nice, you know? New main quest line and then 3, like, side quests or whatever, like, that'd be cool. Next gen update for Fallout 4? Yeah, good one. Good one. You're funny. Also coming this year? Yeah, they said that, like, a couple years ago, though, to be fair. Like, the next gen update for 4 has been coming for a while. So, don't hold your breath. Which was next gen New Vegas? I don't want a next gen New Vegas. I don't even want a next gen update for 4, I guess. But the thing is, like, the quote next gen update is really just, like, making it run better on consoles and, like, maybe giving us some slightly better textures, or maybe if we're really lucky, like, built-in DLSS, you know, or built-in, like, better performance upgrade, right? I, like, as a PC player here, and, like, I imagine most people here are probably PC people, maybe not, I don't know. A next gen update doesn't really mean a lot other than breaking a ton of mods and hopefully just like a smoother base game, you know, whenever it does come out, right? It's not that big of an update. Going back and doing New Vegas, you wouldn't really get a next gen update. It'd have to be like a remaster at that point. And at that point, if they're spending that much effort on a remaster of New Vegas, I'd rather just have new content, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed playing New Vegas recently, you know? It was really fucking fun to actually go through that finally. I loved it. But I don't want that, you know? Like, modders are already making a Fallout 4 version of New Vegas, you know? I'll just leave it to them, you know? Like, I would rather, like, official big Bethesda resources, or, you know, Microsoft resources, I guess, be put towards a spin-off, you know? I want Fallout 4 New Vegas, or whatever, you know, new area. Like, I don't know. I don't, like, Fallout 4 San Francisco, or I don't fucking know. Whatever it may be. I want that. I don't want regurgitated stuff, you know, the same thing over and over.
No appreciation for getting all
Not that, you know, that wouldn't be cool, but with New Vegas so fresh in my mind, I don't, in general still, I'm not a fan of, like, remasters, you know? Re-releases. I would much prefer a remake, but even more so than that, I'd prefer just new content, you know? So if they made a spin-off of Fallout 4, because New Vegas is a spin-off of 3, right? It's literally in the title, it's Fallout 3 New Vegas. If they made a 4 spin-off, that would be sick. And, you know, maybe getting the, you know, next-gen update out for Fallout 4 is like a prerequisite as far as, like, bringing the base Fallout 4 engine tech good so that they can hand that off to whatever studio is going to make a different one. I don't think it's going to happen, though. That's just like the dream, would be a spin-off, because I want new Fallout content. I don't want the same thing again, you know? That's why I'm looking forward to, like, Fallout London, which is at the end of April, which, hey, we're about like a month out now, I think. So that'll be cool. You know? Like, I'm excited for, like, big stuff like that, you know? New stuff. The same old, I'm not, I mean, I can't get as excited for that at all. Fallout 5 Secrets of Vault-Tec? Yeah. Fallout 5's years away, dog. I hate to break it to you. Fallout 5 is so far away. Like, we'll be lucky if we get Elder Scrolls 6 next year, which I don't think we are. Like, we have, this year is Starfield DLC / mod tools, and that's assuming we only get 1 year of DLC. We might get 2. So let's assume only 1 year of Starfield. That means 2025 could be Elder Scrolls. Could be. Could be Elder Scrolls 6. And let's assume, again, only 1 year for that, right? So 2025 is Elder Scrolls 6. That means 2026 is the DLC. That means 2027, man. That's 3 years out before we, at minimum, if we can get Fallout 5. I don't know, man. Is it playable? Yeah, right. I saw the article about that before it got put in the Discord. It's like, I don't know. It is news, but it's such like non-news, you know. It's like, oh wow, they could play it. It's like, okay, yeah, but they could probably play it like the second they have like a gray box, and they have Creation Engine 2 spun up, you know, like.
What's the word from the wasteland? Let's talk. Raider. All right. The funny thing, to be honest. So, I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. This is the Raiders. Not a problem. I made it, Scribe Takano.
I think someone's doing a Fallout 2 remaster and 4 as well. Yes, those are what I'm really excited for. Like, don't get me wrong, seeing, like, playing New Vegas essentially for the first time recently and doing like a full run of that and all of its DLCs, like that was a really fun fucking run. And like I said, eventually I'll go back and I'll do the DLCs we haven't done for Fallout 3 yet, right? Because I haven't done all of them. I think I only played 1 or maybe 2 of that back in the day. No, I had 2, maybe 3. But we still have at least 2 DLCs to do for Fallout 3, so I will do that eventually whenever I'm bored. You know, I need a time killer. But the thing is, New Vegas is still pretty fresh in my mind. So as much as I'm looking forward to the modding project of people making New Vegas in 4, I am much more interested in 1 and 2 being remade in 4, because I've never played 1 and 2. So having those in a format I more enjoy, because I don't really have any interest in playing top-down Fallout, you know? Like, I love the world, but the top-down, yeah, not a lot of interest in that, you know? Those projects are what I'm really hyped for. And you realize those are going to take fucking ages to do. And it wouldn't surprise me if eventually down the road, Microsoft's like, I would like this to happen, honestly. I hope the Fallout TV show is so fucking big that it causes such a surge of people going back to play different Fallouts and shit that Bethesda greenlights, or not Bethesda, Microsoft greenlights a bunch of fucking Fallout projects. And if they shut down the projects, I'd be fucking like stoked, because that means they're working on that shit. Obviously, I don't want the modders getting shut down because they're working on stuff, and that's probably like a lot of, you know, their own personal time and whatnot, but imagine we get like official Bethesda versions of 1 and 2. How sick would that be? Because, like, don't get me wrong, modders are cool, but they take a long time because they don't have like the official tools. They're doing it all from scratch, you know, and I'm not saying like an official like Microsoft / Bethesda version wouldn't take a while, but you know, they have larger teams. They're actually paid to do that stuff, you know. Modders do it all in the free time, you know. So do you know when the Gray Zone coming out? No, we have no date for the Gray Zone Warfare. We've got nothing. We've seen a bunch of YouTubers playing it recently, and like getting footage, but that's about it. When over 10 years for Space Marine 2, 3 years nothing. When is Space Marine 2 coming out? Is that this year's thing? I'll be first to admit the reason I love New Vegas is nostalgia, but the DLCs are phenomenal as well. The DLCs are amazing. I mean, the main game is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but Well, I can't say all the DLCs were amazing. The DLCs were fun. It was really the whatever the fucking science one is. That one's really fucking good. The science one and the crater. I can't remember the name of those right now. I don't think that's Lonely Hearts. Lonely Hearts is, I think, like the valley shit. Anyways, yeah. 1 and 2, like having those reimagined in 4, oof, yeah. Old War Blues, that's it. Old War Blues is the shit. Oh, Jesus Christ! It scared the fuck out of me, dude. Didn't even do damage, really, but like, I'm just walking along peacefully, you know? Like, why you gotta do me like that? One to be a huge challenge considering each encompasses half of California plus some of Oregon. Yeah, they have to take creative liberties. All they have to do is use the use 1 and 2 as blueprints. That's essentially all you have to do, right? And then you can rip assets from 3, New Vegas, 4. You know, you can rip assets from those, and then like tweak them as whatever you need to do, right? But you can use 1 and 2 as blueprints, right? And once you get like a stable enough version of 4, you just fucking start doing level creation, you know? Get creative with it, you know? Like, I'm not saying it's an easy thing at all, cause it's not, right? But you use the game as a blueprint. You use the story, the quests and whatnot, you know? As you put all the quests and whatnot, but like you can take your own liberties, you know? Cause again, a game that's like, you're like, oh, it takes up most of California. Okay, yeah, and it's also a fucking top-down game, you know, where you can like, the zones probably aren't that actually big. You probably transition from map to map, and it's like, oh wow, you transition from Northern California to Southern California. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of fucking space. When in reality, it's like a couple load screens and a couple small zones between them, you know? Like, no one says they have to make an entire single map that's that fucking huge, right? Like, you're not doing one-to-one recreation. It's supposed to come out last year as a push sometime this year? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can recall a Space Marine one. Guessing the last one came out 10 years ago? Yeah, I don't really have a lot of experience with 40k. Just Dark Tide, that's pretty much it. And then before that, Vermintide, but obviously that's just regular Warhammer. Not that I don't like it. I think the, you know, big Space Marine suits is cool. And I've seen like the whatever YouTube video dudes like they make. He made his own like fucking cinematic shit. I forgot what it's called. Hypothesis? I don't think that's it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, like I've seen those, you know, like there's some cool shit there, clearly. But I don't know, there haven't really been any big games that have like grabbed my attention enough to really get into it, you know? Bolt Gun looks good. Isn't Bolt Gun basically just like a Doom clone? Not that it's a bad thing, obviously, you know. But I'm just trying to like I'm trying to piece the game title, what you said, with what I vaguely recall. And I think Bolt Gun, isn't that a Doom clone? Boomer shooter? Okay, sure. I guess calling something a clone isn't necessarily a good thing to do, but I feel like Boomer shooter is more demeaning than like a Doom clone, you know, or Doom-like, you know? I feel like clone, when you're saying something like Doom clone, you're just talking about like the genre. And I feel like, oh, it's just a ripoff or a clone of that game. You know, that's a little more, you know, more put downish. I feel like Boomer shooter's worse. I don't know, man. I don't know if I subscribe to Boomer shooter, you know? I'm not saying I haven't heard God, my fucking throat. I need some water. I'm not saying I haven't heard that phrase, because I have. I just feel like that's, I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Isn't everything a clone of something these days? No. We're not going that route. We're not having that discussion. Yeah, but saying Doom derivative, it's a little bit of a mouthful, you know? Can you still get the Holy Flamer drop? Yes. Been running a regular Flamer and doing the job, just want an upgrade? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I saw the event pop up a little bit ago. It'd be really weird for them to take it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Beast of Burden. Holy Fire, I think is what it's called. I haven't gotten one yet, but I've only done the event like a couple times myself. Someone in chat said they were farming it earlier, because they've been trying to get it for a while, but they haven't yet. Yeah, I looked at the stats of it earlier because I was like, isn't that just a vampire flamer? And it's like, oh no, it's got extra damage on it and vamp and then a fast rate of fire roll, but the cursed adds the damage, adds another rate of fire, so it's like 45% extra rate of fire, so it's like nutty. So it's probably worth getting. But yeah, at that point, I'd say just like play the game like you're normally going to, but anytime the event's up, you gotta go there and try and get it. I think we say boomer shooter goes after a specific age group and more of a negative term. Exactly. Doom clone is more like, I don't know, it's not as negative to people. Exactly. Like the thing is, I think when you're saying like something is a game clone, it comes down to context. A lot of the time it's negative, but sometimes it isn't, you know? It's like how people call a lot of games like roguelikes or roguelites, you know? Because they're like, you know, making that comparison as far as like, you know, the whole dying and restarting over, but making a little bit of progress. And I feel like Doom clone is very like, it's 2 syllables, it's nice and easy. I'm gonna keep using that. Boomer shooter, just, I don't know, man. No, don't get me wrong. I love when boomer started becoming a thing. Was the thing that term started coming about like what, during COVID? I love how like actual boomers started getting like offended by that shit. Anybody ever seen some of those? That was funny as shit. I loved it. That said, I feel like boomer shooter is more like demeaning towards the game a little bit. You know, it's like only old people play that. It's like, it's kind of fucked up, you know? So, yeah.
How much of an idiot do you... You've got the holotape?
You go.
Good. The web... We've also... They were bragging, but... Doesn't matter.
All
Don't
right.
change your...
Bye-bye. Can I shoot you? No. Bit more range than identical non-fly. Really? It has extra range too, huh? Boo-doo-boo. Holy Fire. Holy Fire. I don't know if range is listed on the thing. Technical. Range penalty minus 30%? Yeah, it's not showing on the actual stats page for it. Oh no, it says range 264. So vanilla one is 264 Holy Fire. Let's look up Flamer. 76. 260. No, it says they have the same rate. 264 on both. That's what it says, of course. The stats page has them both the same, so I don't know about that one. Yeah, the base, at least from what I can tell from the wiki page, of course, is that it has Cursed on it, which adds extra damage, less durability, but another rate of fire speed. But the default Holy Fire has Vamp and rate of fire as well, so you have 2 rate of fire rolls on it, which is nutty. Seen Reddit on posts about extra range. It might have some, but stat-wise, it doesn't appear to have some. I don't know. I don't have one in game, so I can't, like, you know, compare exactly, obviously. I know you can get a longer barrel for the thing. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't bother on my flamer because it added extra weight and I didn't need it because the flamer I used to use on my main obviously was the TSE, so it was kind of stupid. Well, that's the thing, right? You say really old shooter, but there's been plenty of new indie games that are in the same genre, and they're not old, right? So I feel like just Doom Clone is just easier. It's only 2 syllables as well. I mean, Boomer alone is 2 syllables, right? Then Shooter's another 2. It's 4 syllables. It's just more of a mouthful, you know? I'm not saying you can't use whatever you want for that, you know? I'm just saying, personally, I feel like Boomer Shooter's a bit more... it has more of a negative connotation to it, I should say. That's just it. I got a vampire flamer with fire rate and jug with attachments, but I've noticed it doesn't really do good damage against Scorch Beast Queen. Like half the time my damage doesn't register. Yeah, that could be a range thing. Unless you're like right on top of her, you know? I don't know, I've never really tried using a flamer on the Scorch Beast Queen, to be fair. So I can't really comment on that. Ah, Jesus. Can't really comment on that. It's possible she has a lot of resists. I think there's a card you can get that tells you, yeah, this is right here. You want to get this card if you want to, like, if you have an extra slot in your level, grab this card so you can have a look at it, because it view the specific resistances to the target, you know? Or I guess you could look it up online as well and see what they are. But the Scorch Beast Queen might have like a lot of fire resist, right? Let me look it up. Scorch Beast Queen. Stats. Say. Here we go. Resistances, base statistics. Fire resist 200 to 275. I don't know if that's a lot. Yeah. Notice ever since you put the long barrel on, you had the issue. Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. You could run some tests. Just find like a bunch of mobs that are always at a spawn. You know, run the test, like run it from certain distances, you know? Vaporization nozzle? Oh, yeah. I think the vaporization nozzle is definitely going to do it. I feel like that really nerfs your range a lot. I don't know. You probably need to get a lot closer in that case. I don't remember like what the bonus for the nozzle is. I feel like it's probably a little bit of a damage increase or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I fucked with that shit. But yeah, that'll probably do it, honestly. Yeah, so in that case, it just comes at a matter of like, is the extra damage worth it for the inconvenience you have to put up with of like having to get on top of the mobs, you know? Also, the server should be going down in like 2 minutes here. I'm thinking daylight savings. I think we have another hour. Because daylight savings just hit, so maybe they haven't like, you know, auto triggered that stuff. Either that or it's just gonna kick me instantly. Usually they give you us a warning, though, like a half-hour countdown. Watch, they just something came up at the last second and they're just completely delaying the patch and they haven't said anything.
It's just about time to eat.
Running a flamer and chainsaw since you got back. Found a build I want to run, but I gotta get 250 first. I'm 132 right now. Why do you have to get 250? Oh, because you need legendary cards, I'm guessing. Legendary perk slots. I was about to say, like, what the fuck do you have to get another 120 something levels, 118 levels? Like, that doesn't seem right. Really? I thought 300 was the max. I guess it is 250. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Are there really that many useful cards for, like, a flamer build? Oh yeah, let's get the max level. Yeah, I don't know, like, are there really that many perks that would be really good for it? Like, blood sacrifice, knock, brawling, generate one comment, no. Collateral is the melee one, so I guess that could be okay, having stuff potentially proc, you know? Getting like 20% chance with the flamer to explode and have the AoE go off, that'd be kind of cool. Throne, no. Electric absorption, no. Floating palm, that's unarmed, that's not chainsaw related. Range sneak, no. Poison resist, no. Chance melee VATS attacks do area damage. I don't really think that's a chainsaw thing. 50% is cool. I don't really think you can use the VATS in chainsaw. Oh, hey, there's a server downtime, by the way, chat. There we go. I was right, it is. Okay. Blocking melee attacks. I don't know. What are the things you need? That's fire damage resist. That means take more damage when they attack you if you're on a team. What do you need? I guess maybe you're stacking perk cards. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the YouTubers like are all about stacking a lot of the extra perk cards, so you can really go in on the cards. Realistically, that's probably it, isn't it? So the special ones, yeah, I was right. Okay. Yeah, I don't really min-max any of my builds like that hard to like require all the extra cards. Like I don't even go full in. Even on my main character, I don't even get all of the heavy demo cards, you know? Like I usually get like one of each because each of these cards, right? You get 10% bonus. The same for heavy weapons, right? You get 10% bonus and only a 5 and another 5, right? So I usually just go like one of each and then like pump one of them, you know? So makes sense. Well, there you go, folks. The update is a-comin'. Can we get to the observatory in the next 3 minutes? That's the real question now. So the new flamer is a heavy weapon. So a strength build? Yeah, it's a heavy weapon. Yeah, it's a... It might be a heavy demo, honestly, because the way we were reading the wiki earlier, it actually does say it does splash damage from the target. And if it does splash damage, that might be considered an explosive. Which means it could get 60% extra damage from the demo card as well as the heavy cards, which will end up being 60% as well. So the thing could be sick. It honestly could be good without that. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll probably end up, I don't know, it's the thing is, I don't, part of me doesn't want to, like, even log in on the update, you know? Because, if you're not aware, Wednesday, Thursdays are, like, my days off, right? So, but I want to start getting some, like, score done, like, immediately, right? So I kind of want to log in and do some dailies just to get the score done. But... I feel like if I do that, I might accidentally see like some quest pop-ups, you know? I don't know. Rip BR? What do you mean Rip BR? Did we see at the zone? Oh, 76 BR. Oh god, yeah, right. Man, that shit was so fucking good. I'm pissed, man. They need to bring that back. Like, if they're not gonna hire me so I can make a proper, you know, extraction shooter or survival PvP mode out of it, you know, like, they need to bring that back. Right, Bethesda? Right, if you don't do that, I'm gonna be... Well, I'm just gonna be disappointed. That's all I really got. But still, you know? Hey, chat, look at that. We made it to the circle. Huzzah! We survived the battle royale. They start fighting these people here? I mean, I'm part of their faction, right? Nope, can't, damn.
And they have my vote.
Yeah, right? WoW's got a BR, man. Like, come on. Bring back Nuclear Winter, please. Can we turn on this quest? I don't know.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Night Shin's trained as well.
Civilians are not authorized.
I see you.
Civilians are not authorized. Shut the fuck up, kid.
I see. And the other one. Foundation. Forgive. So that was our next. No need.
New recruits.
Ooh, can we go to... Oh, Paladin Romney.
We're gonna be invincible.
Wait. Oh, report to her about Foundation. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, we tried, chat. Alrighty. Well, that's a wrap here, folks. I will be back Friday, and we will explore the new Atlantic City content, assuming nothing big and exciting comes out. Like, I feel like if I somehow get a Dragon's Dogma key this week, which at this point, the fact that they didn't like approve or deny it yesterday, I feel like they're just not going through the applications, or they're just like not actually denying people, you know? So realistically, we're probably not going to get one for that. If I do, like, I'll probably save it for the weekend. So, you know, something else like really big and exciting has to come out between here and there for me to not play this on Friday. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Hope rest of your week, and we'll see you Friday, same time, same place, for more. And yeah, we'll go through and hit the Atlantic City and all that shit, and see how she goes. Hit escape. It's not letting me hit escape. Okay, buddy, calm down. All right. No. Okay. It really won't even let me close it. I have to close it manually. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your week. Till next time, folks. A good night.